fingers up. Like baseline maniacs.
What up, motherfuckers? Peep'n Tom here. Back again with some motherfucking tutorials. So I've been out of the game for so long, or the tutorial game for so long. I've been just on tour and shit, trying to crank out as many fucking originals as possible. I'll explain that shit later. I'll show you what the sound we're gonna be making today is like, because it's fucking annoying when people don't do that at the beginning of videos. So something like this fucking Dillon Francis, like one of these, like one of the sounds in here. Like that kind of shit. So here's what it sounds like without, like, just in silence by itself. Super shitty. And here's what it sounds like with a bunch of effects on it. Super. That's a little too high. Super awesome. And aggressive. So I was reading this thing. I've been doing this for a while, but I was reading this thing on the Uberjack production forum that said he put like one of his tips up that you should, like, when you do things in silent, you should always try and keep your synths clean. And that's typically what I do. Is I just, like, I don't really have much shit on them. Like, I don't put the internal effects on them because I just do all that processing later because I like the order in which I put things in. So, like, I'll put some overdrive first and, like, crush it a bit, and for this example, and then multi-pattern dynamics to bring all the highs out, and then, like, recut the lows and shit. Actually, I probably should have recut the lows in here too, but that kind of shit. So usually what I'll do also is, not specifically for basses, because I like to control, like, which notes the basses are in, but for, like, leads and shit, I'll like bounce it to audio, so I'll have, like, a nice clean audio file with no effects on it, and then I can do all the shit that I want to after. So you make a good clean sound first, and then you modulate it after. Okay, let's get into making this motherfucker. So you're going to go to init preset, so you got a blank preset. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the deuce? That's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look back because I lost what I was doing here. I think I remember it though. So you're going to, I'll bring this one up. You're going to put that to there, then you're going to detune it a bit. Pretty sure I had that at 2 voices. Which one? What was that lead like? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, so it's like this, and you're going to keep or you're not going to detune this one, sorry. Oh, yeah, you are. Not bad. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. Here, you're going to put the phase up. You're going to detune it to about there. Gives it that wide sense of presence. Kind of sounds weird. You're going to put the decay all the way up. Put this one to a 1 and change it to white noise. So that, like, white noise, let's, like, fill out the top end. So I like having, like, some good structure with some saw waves in the middle, and then a sick ass thing on the top to fill out that presence. Sounds ridiculous because it's so high. You can crank it down to about there. You can already feel that presence getting in there. Keep all this shit the same. Filter, I put a low pass filter on it. I kept everything pretty much the same, except I put the drive up a bit. And then I cranked this main filter control up. Yeah, just like that. So that sounded pretty tight. Change it over to B. Put this up a little bit, the release. Same with the first one, sorry. Release. Gives it like that bouncy kind of feel. Put this up to 2 again. You're going to keep all these the same. Yeah, all those the same. Then crank this one to another saw wave. Pump it up to 7. Or 8. Whatever. And then you detune it just past 12 o'clock. That sounded pretty sweet. Excuse me. Then what I do? So you can go into the distortion section and add distortion. And that sounds pretty sweet, but I chose not to do that. Yeah, and then I went to here and I put this to AB, cut off AB, this to pitch AB. Where's pitch AB? Pitch AB, and this one also to pitch AB. So leave this on, turn it off, doesn't really matter for this particular patch. Cut off, I put to about there. I put those up. Pitch I had, what did I have the pitch on? Pitch I had AB, oh yeah, just a little bit of this shit on the pitch. Kind of gives that like rising, like fast rising shit. And then what else did I do here? Oh yeah, I put this up to here. Put the gain up to about there. And this you can fiddle around. Because I liked how it sounded with, because I wanted like that wow, wow kind of shit going down on it. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to this patch. So that's basically how you make the patch. I had like tiny little changes, but you can just fuck around with that kind of shit. Everything else is pretty much the same. What was it? Oh, I had the drive. I didn't put the drive up on B. Oh, that's because it's on A. Never mind. So if I switch back to this one, this is how it sounds. Oh, I put the pitch down in this one too. So if you want to just copy this one, or just take the patch that I'm going to use, which will probably be what you're going to do. But pay attention to this part. So to get what most people do to get the fat sounds, because like 50% you pick your good sound, the sound that you want, and then 50% of it is picking, processing it. So I started with a wow filter. I'll turn all these off first. So much shit in this chain. Okay, so I started with the wow filter. I put it to band reject because that's the bomb diggity. And it gives it some modulation in it. And I cut off all the lows and a little bit of the highs. Put some overdrive on it. Camel Crusher, which is a free plugin. And I put it on more beef because it sounds, everybody loves beef. Sweet, we want to have fat mode on, or off, I guess. Sweet, fat mode. Then multiband dynamics really takes things up a notch. You're going to want to take this down to another compressor on the end. Then I would also add another EQ up in this bitch to the end here. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, shit. Yeah, just put another EQ up in the end of this bitch after the reverb. Maybe before the reverb. Yeah, before the reverb. Because you want to make sure you're cutting out all those fucking low notes. Or whatever range you're going. Because you're going to layer a sub underneath this. And then reverb to... I don't know why this is on eco. You should change it to high. Cut the lows down. Spreads it more out, gives it more space. And I think that's sounding... And of course, put some legato on there. Sounding pretty fucking tight. So you can use that for all of your chains or whatever. I would say the most important part of stuff these days is processing, because you can go buy sample packs. I go through not sample packs, like patches packs and shit, and I fucking find some sweet shit I like, and then I tweak it to make my own needs, and then because it sounds completely different once you put all processing through it. You do a bunch of processing to it. It sounds completely different and way more fatter and way just sexier. So that's what you're going to want to do. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. Such a badass sound. Kind of sounds like that bump. That one's like bump sound from that Henry Fong track. Bump. Him and J-Trick's new track. Whatever. So yeah, we have a new song coming out on, I guess I'll release it today. So on Tuesday or today, called Bassline Maniacs. I made a fucking bunch of videos for it. Here's one. Super badass. This is our first song with Bombs Ways, which I'm super pumped about. Been waiting for this to come out for a bit. We made it with this other guy named Bounce Inc., who is also a fucking super sick producer. probably one of the best producers I've seen in a long time. So he's gonna be fucking firing it up late in the next little bit. We have a bunch of collabs coming out with him too. What else can I show you? All this new shit that I've been, because we've been just hitting the studio hard here. What do we got here? So made this yesterday. Sounded pretty sick. It's also got this part in it. Kind of like the blade shit. Then it breaks down this sick ass fucking melody. Then it just breaks down to silence, and I think it's fucking sweet because you're like, yeah, motherfucker. And it breaks down again, then it all comes together. Pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, that one, what's this? Oh, this other crazy one. Super sick. Wiggle, wiggle. What's this one? That one's still working on it. What's this one? Sounds like our Finally remix, but it's a crazy sound, and no one ever used this before, so you're gonna make an original out of it. And then fucking so sick. And this one, you heard our Kaiser one. I think this is a festival bounce. This is pretty sick. Fucking huge ass banger. This one. Yeah, these are all like a bunch of collabs we have with people. I forget what this one is. That's for Killer, Winter Anthem. Yeah, just a ton of sweet new originals that are going to be coming out here. And I'm just going to be making more tunes for pretty much the rest of my life. I'm just going to keep making fucking originals. And then eventually we'll have a bajillion songs out. And it'll be fucking awesome. Oh yeah, this one. This one's pretty fucking sick too. With this kid, this guy named Saber from San Diego. Collabing on this shit. Definitely like a next level bounce track. Oh, it's fucking snowing outside. No, it's the first time it's snowing. No, oh no, fuck you, snow. Fucking snow. Whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna learn how to snowboard this year and do some fucking sweet shit in the snow. Fuck it. We live in Edmonton, motherfucker. Bring it to it. Come on. Gonna change that sound to make that sound a lot fatter. This part's sick trap part. This part is my favorite though. Come on. motherfucking sick. Also, I just Bounce Line Maniacs once again comes out on Tuesday, October 28th. Please grab a copy. We gave out a bunch of free copies to all DJs and shit to play on the weekend. So we got some sick ass videos of just people playing our song. Because we want to promo the fuck out of it because it's a badass song and it's gonna be big. Please, yeah, send us a track, or if you buy the track, send us a receipt and we'll send you some shit in the mail, like some stickers or something, or I don't know what. Yeah, we don't know what has been decided. Probably stickers or some other shit. It'll be sweet, or like dick pics, which would be really funny. Anyways, yeah. So grab that track on today, and I will put a link in the description. Have a free patch download for this motherfucker, and just follow the things I told you, and you'll be a motherfucking badass. Peace, motherfucker.
Sounds like baseline maniacs.